when does it make sense to hire a CRO versus hire a VP of sales versus, a salesperson with a glorified title? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think that's one of the, especially up to a couple $100 million in revenue, that is a question we get a lot.
Right.
Again, I sort of circle back to that point of like, what's the job to be done? And in most cases, the job to be done tomorrow is either half the time it's be a glorified account executive or it's be a VP of sales. More often than not, that's the answer. When we get to a couple $1 billion and they're through 3 or 4 iterations of sponsorship, very different.
Right.
But these $50 million, $20 million, $150 million, $300 million businesses, that's often the trade-off because you're going through some sort of transformation.
Right.
And it just kind of depends on where you are in that evolution. So I think part of it is then owning that, but realizing, okay, so what happens after month 6?
Right.
Does it stay that way to month 12? Does it stay that way to month 18? Or is it month 12, does this account exec become the VP of sales? They move from a player to a player coach.
Right.
How long does that last?